Hi, Mike here. I've got this E250 Transit van. It's a 2018. Now I'm going to go really quick. I'm going to tell you that I have a lighting problem. The lighting problem is basically the back right signal light and brake light doesn't work. The left side works fine, and the tail lights work fine on both sides. So the back right brake light, back light signal light, or back right signal light didn't work. All right. Now I'm going to go through some things with you that I had to do. It took me 3 to 4 days to figure out what the problem was. First of all, you can check your bulb. There's plenty of videos on YouTube. Went through that. It wasn't the bulb. It wasn't the fuses. So the best way to get that fixed is, if you're throwing a brake lamp fault code, is you're going to have to bring it into a mechanic, somebody that's got a computer to reset the code. It's the only way to fix it, unless you've got a code reset. Not all code reset. A $35 one from Harbor Freight, AutoZone, O'Reilly's, those will not reset your code. So it only takes the mechanic. I watched this guy do it. It took him 5 minutes to run a quick diagnostic. It went through a test, and it reset. Apparently, I'm old school with old cars. I'm not used to these with LCMs. The lighting control module controls each individual light function, whether or not it be the signal light or the brake light. What happened with me is I hooked up a trailer from a rental company, and it caused the bulb fault. But it took me 4 days to figure this out. I'm trying to save you a bunch of time. If you've gone through your fuses, if you've it's probably not a brake light switch. Could be, but check your bulb first. Check your fuses. You can check your brake light switch, but I really, it wasn't that. If it's not the bulb, it's not the fuse, take it into a mechanic, pay whatever fee it is, and I can tell you, it takes about 5 minutes for him to, from the time he hooked the computer up to the time he ran the test and cleared the codes, it took the mechanic roughly 5 minutes to do that. Now, should he charge you $100 or $120 or a minimum fee? Absolutely. Mechanics got to make money too, but it's not a very long fix. But it's definitely, it's the only thing you can do as a home mechanic is let them reset the codes. This is a 2018 Ford Transit van. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to help you out on things that I really didn't know about, because the YouTube videos for Ford Transit vans are pretty shallow. There's one on there, it's an older model van, maybe a couple of years older than this one, where the fuse boxes are underneath the glove compartment. And then it has a fold-down fuse box. But for the 2018, it's a little bit different. There's 4 fuse locations on a 2018. And to help you out with that, I'm going to show you where they're all at. Of course, there's one right here under the hood. Pull this lever up, and those are all your fuses that pretty much run your AC and everything that has anything to do with the engine compartment. There's not going to be any lighting switches in this box. So there's no lighting that goes on here, but your AC compressor, I don't remember which one it is, but it's one of those relays. Sometimes your AC compressor won't work. You can wiggle these, and either one of these relays is bad. Last year I thought I had the compressor wasn't kicking on, and I forget, it's one of these black big square ones right here. You can just kind of wiggle them, and my AC compressor started working, so it was a pretty minor fix. So that might help you out. I'm going to show you where 2 more fuse boxes are. There's four fuse boxes on an E250 Ford Transit van. First one is under the hood. The second fuse box is, this is going to be a really dark video, but here's the underneath of the console. So I had to take out all the panels here. They pop out. I got it fixed today, so I haven't put the panels back in yet. But this is your brake light switch. That thing, it says on some of the YouTube videos to check it. You can pull it out. You just turn it right. I think, let's see here. Yeah, you're going to turn it right, then pull it back toward you, and it'll pop out of there. You can replace that if you want, but with me, that wasn't the problem. So, I mean, I went up and got another brake light switch, put it in at O'Reilly's, and noticed that it didn't solve my problem. So I immediately got my money back and put the other one back in. So that's probably not going to be your problem. But that's where your brake light switch is located. It's this blue switch down there with a white plug in the back of it. Okay, so that's your second fuse box. All right, now I'm pretty sure you can't see it, but the other one is going to be on the left side. And this is your lighting control module. Basically, it's like another computer for your vehicle. But believe it or not, that little box, which you probably can hardly see down underneath there, it's right up in here. I'm sorry, but once you take the panels and everything off, you can see there's one fuse box there, one fuse box on the left, and we've covered 3 fuse boxes so far in the Ford 2018 Transit van. This is where the majority of your fuses are located. The big fuses, like they come directly from the battery, the 480 amp, I think there's a 480 amp fuse back here, maybe or maybe not. They're big fuses. I know there's some 60 amp fuses. They are underneath the seat. And in order to take the seat off, you're going to need a T40 and a T25 torque socket wrench. First of all, in order to get the seat off, you want to slide your seat all the way back. Here's a T40 on both sides of the front. When you get ready to take the ones off in the back, you want to take your seat and you're going to slide it all the way forward. And then you're going to take out the 2 in the back. Then you're going to lift the seat up because the seat belt's going to be attached, and there's going to be some sensor on the bottom. I don't know what the hell it is. It's like airbag or but you don't have to disassemble that. You can pretty much, by yourself, if you're somewhat strong, you can lift the seat up and kind of put it in the center console and kind of lean it into the passenger seat. Then you'll have access to the battery box. There's 2 T25 bolts that hold this little plate on, and up to the back firewall, or the cargo wall on the back side of this seat, there's another fuse box underneath there. Now, to recap, if you have a brake light and a signal light that's out on one side, but your front lights are working, chances are the only way to fix it is to bring it to a mechanic and have the codes wiped or redone. What it's going to do is it's going to indicate a short. In my case, it was because I hooked up a rental trailer, and the rental trailer caused a short that backfed through the system. But I hope this helps out, because I spent 4 days trying to figure it out on my own, and come to find out it was just needing to go back and get it reset. Have a great day.